What's up, rock stars? This is Allison. I hope this finds you amazing. As you may know, I do fitness training and lifestyle coaching. And by lifestyle coaching, I mean like I use essential oils and I use different mindset practices to help bring you to the present so that you can stay in a powerful state of healing or progress or evolution. It's been super effective for me to a point. And so I just wanted to share a quick lesson that I went over, that came up for me this week, that I went over. I'm not sure what that was. So I play soccer. I've played soccer for many, many years. And my personality on the field has always been very telling and very similar to my personality in life. I didn't realize it until I really started to dig and do some more healing work and bring myself to a more powerful state of presence. And I was like, wow, like the way I speak to myself and my interpretation, my perception on the soccer field is just so indicative of the way I treat myself in life. So last night I was playing soccer and I had taught a boot camp class until 7:30, rushed right over and started and was on the field for 8. And the first couple of minutes, all of a sudden I was just like so unreliable. I let a girl burn past me. I missed a kick. I missed a couple of shots. Like it was just unbelievable. Right away, my mindset fell back into that old pattern, that old habit that I used to do, that I used to have, that I adopted, embodied, of just really berating myself, like being super hard on myself. So difficult to work with, so ineffective because you get caught in an absolute vortex of shame and you're frozen, inability, unreliable, no confidence. And I couldn't believe how quickly my mind fell right back into that old rut. Now, I've worked really hard for the past couple of years to really shift myself out of that place, change my neuroplasticity, rewire my brain for much better, healthier living through my thought process, through mindfulness, through using essential oils to bring myself to the present state, to cleanse and heal. So it's not often that I fall back into the old pattern. However, it was a habit for many years and it's a comfortable place that I know. So especially when you're in like a reactive, high intensity, high frenetic state, like a soccer game where it's super fast paced, it's a lot easier to fall back into an old pattern than if you're consciously present and doing something really chill and relaxed and you're like, oh wait, I see the thoughts coming, I'm going to redirect them. But being on the fast-paced soccer field, that was a different story. And I'll go into that another time in terms of how I've used my presence on the soccer field to really work through stuff in life as well, where I say, okay, you're in reaction, you're in reactive mode, take a breath, look up, use some more logic. Where can you pass the ball? What's another play that you can do to make this an effective game, as opposed to just beating myself up, losing the ball, being frustrated, and then drinking too much Chardonnay or beer after to compensate for my lack of reliability. So that started happening last night in the game very early on. And I was like, I couldn't believe how unreliable I was. I'm just going to switch hands. I couldn't believe how unreliable I was, especially throwing myself under the bus so quickly. So I tried to redirect a little bit, but the game didn't end super well. I actually made some pretty good plays near the end. Like I was warmed up and I was in it and my headspace was a bit better. But afterwards, I still went right back into that sort of place where I was like, I can't believe the thoughts are still there. Well, of course they're still there. You're frustrated with yourself. It's a natural state to be angry or to be reactive if you're not playing well, if you're not being reliable. However, after the game, I came home, my 15-year-old was here, and we snuggled and watched Planet Earth on Netflix. And of course, the first segment in the show was the penguins, right? The amazing, incredible male penguins in Antarctica, huddled together for 4 months in minus 70-degree weather, protecting their egg, not caring about, are they allowed to, are they good enough? They just did what they had to do. They huddled. There's so much a possibility. And, sorry, didn't lose my train of thought, but watching that, I was like, okay, really? Allison, really? Are you in Antarctica right now? You're protecting your egg? No. You're on a couch with a blanket, snuggled up. You have tools, you have oils, you have mindset work. Get back on the horse. So that's sort of where I was at. I was like, I shifted quickly out of that state of like, oh, what was me? But that is a comfortable state for me. I love being down. Oh, I used to love being down in the victim cave. So now I've brought myself to the surface. I have tons of tools, like I said, practices, things that I can implement to move me out of that state. And so I did. Like, I had a big salad, which is big for me. Oh, I had a lot of salad, and I watched Netflix, and it was chill, and I relaxed, and I just let my mind like, okay, well, what went wrong? What went right? What could you do better? That kind of stuff, instead of staying in that like, you're a piece of shit. You're not good enough. And I'm going to pour some vodka all over the situation and light that big fire and make it a nice big broiled situation. And it's very difficult to shift out of that, right? When you're far down the path. So I was very grateful for that lesson, to remind myself to have tools, to stay in process. That's a big thing. Like, I'm in process. It's transformation, pardon me. I'm moving, I'm grooving, I'm evolving, all that good stuff. So I'm feeling pretty good today, but still a little sore emotionally in terms of how I didn't show up for my team. But dude, it's a team, right? So thanks for watching. Again, this is Allison. My company is Physique Alicona Fitness. I do fitness training and lifestyle coaching, and I'm super excited to throw a lot of the tools on myself and be my best customer. Wishing you a fabulous day of radiant, beaming health.